Hi, my name is Jessica. Welcome to my channel. I'm starting off with a grocery shopping trip. I love watching grocery shopping, food shopping from around the world. I think it's so fascinating to see all the different selections that people have in their countries. So I'm going to take you grocery shopping with me, and I'm in Niagara Falls, Canada. And I thought it would be fun to start with Zehrs. Zehrs is a Canadian-owned grocery shop, and they a grocery chain, and they have some of like the higher end stuff in my area. They have probably the best cheese selection and like the fun picky bits. I do not do my normal grocery shopping trip here every time. I more just come in for like special occasions a couple times a year. But I'm going to bring you in and we're going to take a look, and I hope you enjoy it. So follow along. If you like what I do, please hit like or subscribe. That way I can know if people actually are interested in this kind of content, because I know I'm super interested watching the grocery shopping from around the world. So if this also interests you, I'd love to know. So thank you for watching and enjoy. Okay, here we are at Zehrs. So I'm going to do a voiceover because I actually got super self-conscious when I got in the store, and it turned out it was really busy. I thought I was going at like a good time where there was not a lot of people, but it seemed like every time I turned around and there was somebody staying beside me. And I got super self-conscious, so I was like, you know what? And then this way you don't have to hear all like the banging, clanging in the store sounds anyways, so I'll just talk as I go. So this is like the sandwich area. Start off in like the prepared lunches. There's my finger guest starring. I'm so sorry. I'll get better next time, I promise. Here's the rotisserie chicken. They do a beautiful rotisserie chicken. This is their hot meat deli, and there's another guest appearance from my finger. There's a bunch of prepared salads, which I never try. And I do like the hot deli. I like the chicken strips and the onion rings. They're fun for a quick meal. Here's the bulk olive station. I don't know why that was difficult to say. So they make a really good sushi in Zehrs. They make it fresh. They had two ladies there making it fresh and putting it out right then. I get the crunchy, spicy California roll, a spicy California roll, and a vegetable California roll. My kids and I love sushi, and this is like really good sushi. It's always fresh. I'm always really happy. I think it's one of the best sushis that I've had in Niagara Falls. These or tortilla chips are made in-house. They're so good. Here's like their prepared dinner section. I grabbed one of these taco kits. They have shepherd's pie, sliders, stuffed peppers. Stuff for like if you need a meal quick, which is nice. I apologize if my house gets really loud. My son is playing video games. He is so loud when he plays. I have two dogs sitting with me, and they occasionally get up and wrestle, lick, bark, sniff. All the fun things of being a dog owner. I just don't know how well the microphone picks it up. So I apologize. Here's the fresh pasta section. And this is when I started to realize they were moving things around in the store that they hadn't done for a while. Like everything was in the same place for probably 15 years. So they moved the fresh pasta section. So this is like one of my favorite sections. This is the dip section. I know, this is crazy. Looking for my Asiago and artichoke dip, but I didn't want the big one because I'm the only one that eats in my house. So I needed a smaller one. And there's the guacamoles. Ah, here it is. That's my favorite dip. Here's the little nan dippers. They were really fresh. I had some with my dinner. I was quite happy. There's more prepared food section. I decided to try those sausage rolls. I don't know if they're any good, but I haven't tried them yet, but I do love a sausage roll. Oh, and then I saw this flatbread. It was prosciutto, brie, and balsamic glaze. It was so good. Oh, I love prosciutto. Here's the cheese aisle. Look how long the cheese aisle is. And yes, I'm going to go walk slowly down the cheese aisle just for your viewing pleasure. Trying to get shots of the prices for you guys. This is all in Canadian dollars. I don't know if I said that yet, but this is Canadian dollars, obviously. I love this goat cheese with the cranberries. It's so good. Oh, and I never seen this before. This is brie cheese spread. I love brie so much. My daughter loves brie as well, so I thought that was a good thing to try. So this cheese brand, they also make a caramelized onion cheese. So wonderful. That was brandy and Christmas fruit. I almost put it back, and then I realized it was only like $1.31 for that little piece. So I was like, oh, I'll try it. And then I realized that's the Balderson cheese down there, and I love Balderson cheese so much. I'm such an aged cheddar girl. So this is the seafood, frozen seafood section. I thought the salmon Wellington looked really yummy. If you hear snoring, that's my dog beside me. Honest to God, these dogs make so much noise, and he sighs so heavily. He's so cute. More seafood. There's some canned crab. I love crab. Crab's like my favorite. Coming up to the fresh fish section, and they have live lobsters. When my kids were little, they used to make me take pictures of them beside the lobsters and then talk to them. Here comes the butcher section. Some beautiful cuts of meat. Is it just me, or do you find like the meat prices just super expensive everywhere? Like it's crazy. The steaks, I love a T-bone. That's my favorite kind of steak. Oh, here's the sausage. Okay, I came in specifically for these bangers. It's so hard to find banger sausage in Canada. Like, I love a banger sausage because it's just like pork with no crazy seasoning because I can't stand when sausage is over seasoned, which seems to be a problem everywhere. Here I am grabbing some mild Italian sausage, and here I am putting it back because I realized I grabbed the wrong one. So the President's Choice mild Italian sausage, I love to take it. I fry it up, cut it up, and then I saute some onions, peppers, garlic, and tomatoes in olive oil, and I add it to the sausage, and I then put it with cooked pasta. It's so good. Oh, sausage, peppers, and onions and tomatoes with pasta, and it's super quick. Anyways, that's one of my favorite sausages to use because, again, I don't like when sausage is over seasoned, and that one's not. Here's a shot of inside my cart, not an intentional one because clearly I'm walking. Here's a shot of some of the meat. I'm sorry about this. There's chicken. There's some of the frozen, like, appetizers. So I I came here specifically also to buy some of these items so that I could put them in the freezer for Super Bowl Sunday, which is coming up next week. I'm not a football fan, but I do love the food part of Super Bowl. So I just like to grab some of these little bits. Little picky bits. So good. And then heading over here to like the lunch meat section. So I'm just grabbing some Lunchables. Please don't judge. This is like mom life, you know. Sometimes you need a few quick things to throw in lunches because you know what? We are busy. We're always busy and on the go, and I need to make a lunch quick sometimes for the kids. So, and this way they kind of get like a fun treat. The chicken on sale. This is like frozen chicken strips and nuggets. This is like the produce section. I didn't buy any produce today because I can get it cheaper elsewhere. This is all like the party trays. Prepare party trays. Here we're back into the frozen food section. Frozen veggies. Some of the frozen pizzas. President's Choice is a Loblaws brand, so Zehrs part of Loblaws. Loblaws owns Zehrs and a bunch of other grocery store chains, and President's Choice is one of the food items they use. This is like the baby aisle, toiletry aisle. Oops, sorry people, I didn't mean to film you. Ooh, more frozen appetizers. This is fun too, because this is what I came for the Super Bowl. That was zucchini chips I picked up, and I almost got them, but I'm the only one that'll eat them. So there's no point in me buying a giant bag for myself. Here's mozzarella sticks. These will definitely be enjoyed by my family. Everybody loves them. And then I was so surprised to find these. These are cheeseburger spring rolls. So, fun story. My family and I went to Walt Disney World for the first time in Florida in September 2024. And there was a hurricane. And the last day we were there, we were like, oh, we're going to go to Magic Kingdom. We're going to try the spring rolls at Magic Kingdom, the cheeseburger spring rolls. That's the health food section. The cheeseburger spring roll cart was closed because it was such crazy winds because of the hurricane. It's the healthy food section. They have a pharmacy there, but I didn't film in the pharmacy because there was a bunch of people, and I felt like that's kind of an invasion of their space. There's more frozen dinner bits. Chicken Kia. Chicken wings. Appetizers. The burger section. This is dairy, milk dairy, orange juice. I didn't look at that whole pork roast. So this is called the Joe Fresh clothing line, and they have this in the middle of the store. This is the back of the store. This is all the kids stuff, and they had it all 50, like a whole pile of stuff 50 off because the Christmas, all the winter Christmas clearance. They have beautiful clothes. This is the dog food, like pet food row. This is where you can start seeing they're really moving things around. So I'll have to go back in a couple months and see what they all did. Toilet paper rolls. Coming up, that's like the sour cream section. And then I got super excited. I saw these poppadoms. I've never had a poppadom before. So I bought 2 flavors. I bought sea salt and the creamy roasted garlic. And we really enjoyed them. Yeah. And my dog snoring beside me is making me laugh. I don't know if you can hear it. I guess I'll find out. The shredded cheese, kind of the less expensive cheese stuff. Traffic jam. I was trying to get over to that Lay's chip display. They had cheesy garlic bread flavor. And this is like the British cookie section, which is fun. This is all the candy row. And I would have filmed in the potato chip row and the soda pop row, the pop row. But there was 2 employees with 2 giant skids and they were unloading. So I couldn't even get down there. I couldn't even like film because all you would have seen was a giant skid with boxes on it. So maybe next time. But I love like showing off, like looking at like the snack bits from different countries. Like obviously potato chips and pop are different throughout the world. That yellow package that says coffee crisp at the top, if that's Canadian. You have to try it if you ever get a chance, if you're not from Canada. It's so good. This is like the gummy candies. Back to the cookies. Here I get excited. This is like the decadent peanut butter chocolate chip cookies, chocolate chunk cookies. They're so good. And you can only get them here like at the Loblaws brand stores, right? So I had to get them, except then I knock them on the floor. It's okay, I picked it up. Oops. And then I'm making crinkly noises. I thought it was going to fall on my head again. This yellow packaging is No Name brand, which is like an off-store brand. Just like the less expensive version of things. Sometimes you get really good deals with it. And it's good quality. And this is the beer section. I don't drink beer. In fact, I don't drink much alcohol. So, just like a quick overview. This is the peanut butter section and a quick little view of my finger because you need to see that again. I didn't realize till this year how peanut butter is such a Canadian thing and the rest of the world doesn't really use it as much. It's like a Canadian, I guess, American thing, right? So, we love our peanut butter. Some frozen cakes, frozen desserts. I wanted to try those milk chocolate strawberries, but I feel like that frozen fruit was really expensive. Here's the frozen fruit section. There's some frozen meals, like frozen dinners. Frozen lasagnas. We like that Roman brand. And about here, they made like a security call over the loudspeaker, and I got super paranoid, and they were like, made me upset that I was filming, but like nobody came over and said anything to me. So I assume it had nothing to do with me, but I like to panic about things because that's what I do. More frozen foods, more frozen dinners. And then over here to the ice cream. So coming up here is a company called Kawartha. It is so good. It is Canadian. It is so creamy and rich. And I'm about to point to my most favorite one. This is Raspberry Thunder. It's got real ripples of like raspberry, true raspberry puree and white chocolate in it. It's so good. It's to die for. Chapman's is a Canadian company, and we grew up with Chapman's. It's also very good. So they had the Ben and Jerry's on sale, so I had to get a couple because Ben and Jerry's such a treat. Here's the cereal aisle. I knew I had to film the cereal aisle because like cereal is so different around the world, right? Like it's fun to see the different types of cereal that are on the shelves in different countries. So coming up here, this is the bakery section. Those pizza discs are really good. They have a beautiful cake display section, but couldn't film there because there was 3 employees standing there, and I was super embarrassed to even film them. They have such good donuts. They make them in house. They're fresh, and normally they're just chocolate dip, but they had like these two new flavors. They had like an Oreo and a brownie, and of course, I had to get some for my shopping haul. And this is like a seasonal section and a tiny bit of home goods. Like they have really nice home goods at Zehrs' sister company called the Real Canadian Superstore, which is in the next city over. And they have a huge home section there. So if there's any interest, I could always go over there to just film their home section because they got beautiful stuff. So here I am in Joe Fresh. I rounded the store and I'm in the women's section. The pajamas. I love pajamas. Like, I'm obsessed with pajamas. That was my dog. I love Christmas PJs. So looking at the clearance stuff. Like, I will wear Christmas PJs all year round. I just love them. I can't help it. I just want to say that Joe Fresh is also size inclusive from extra small to, I think, 4X. All this stuff was on clearance. They really only had a small section of like the new in-store part. And I didn't really, like, I looked past it as I went by and I didn't really see anything. This is my shopping cart. I probably should have got the big one. Hello, I'm done at Zehrs. I look like a drowned rat. I'm sorry. It's pouring rain out now. I just wanted to finish up with, this was my receipt total, $240. Wasn't a lot of stuff, as you can see, but they definitely had like the fun things, and I wanted to make sure that I had some fun stuff for the Super Bowl. I am not a football fan. My husband is, but so we always try to get like fun Super Bowl foods, and the kids like it too, so it's kind of fun. We try to make something fun out of it. I won't be watching the game. But anyways, so that's the end of my first vlog. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope nobody got motion sick. I tried so hard to be like super steady with the camera because it's super frustrating when you watch like a fun like shopping video and then I get motion sick from like all the movements. So I apologize if you made it this far and if you have motion sickness. Anyways, thank you for following along. If you enjoyed this, please hit subscribe and like, and then that way I know that people watched it and liked it. So I don't know if this is content that people look forward to seeing, because I know that I really enjoy watching my favorite vloggers when they go grocery shopping, food shopping. Anyway, so I hope that this was entertaining to a degree, and thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you. Have a good day.